Hey everybody, I'm now level 34, at least Magus is. I'm gonna give it a shot. You're supposed to be like at level 40 for this. Last time I did it on level 34, but I have a lot of money here to get some history and potions, so I'm just gonna buy a bunch of those. And this time I'm actually gonna go ahead and use these on Isis, so that, you know, she has a better chance of surviving strong hits, because we're actually about to fight the Dark God Hazeezus. Now, this is a totally optional part of the game, and yeah, you probably should be level 40 to do it. The first time I played through the game, I managed to do it at level 34, which was pretty cool, but Tanya told me that she made him a little harder this time. But it takes so long to level up when you're this high level, so I'm just gonna give it a shot, and if I don't make it, I don't make it, but I think I may make it. So, let's give it a shot. It's probably the hardest battle that you're gonna see here without having to go into the Zataran or go out of your way to search for very, very hidden bosses. Oh, actually, wait, let me hit no, because I want to save it. Okay, now let's try that again. Alright, so, and you'll only be able to fight Hazeezus once, so we're just going to do this. And you hear my one line of voice acting right here. Alright, it was very low. My volume was not low, but my volume was low. But okay, here comes Hazeezus. So let's, If you fought him in the original, you may notice he has a totally different sprite. That's okay. Okay, very first thing is to quicken everybody, but Isis comes first. Just unload on him with your best. Here comes Demise. Demise isn't that bad. Alright. You're gonna be doing Onslaught, Magus. You're gonna be, and I'm actually gonna use a Mega Potion here to sort of fill in for the fact that I want Isis to not be healing right away. I want her to be quickening everybody, and you want to keep everybody at full health. So this is arguably harder than the last boss. So make sure you you do it correctly. I just realized Isis is like poison too. Lightning Torrent hit me pretty hard. Let me go ahead and use Curaza. And assuming the poison doesn't kill her right there. Being poisoned is not like a huge deal. More important to quicken everybody. Another shot of Lightning Torrent. Oh man, he's not fucking around. Mega Potion. There we go. And in case, by the way, let me waste a turn doing Rejuvenate. In case, by the way, you're wondering how many hit points he has, about 500,000. So he's no joke. Actually, you know what? Let me use Curaza, because she's not the only... I was going to use Curian on Isis, but she's not the only one who needs healing, so... Showering Peril. Woohoo! Quicken herself again. Magus' prime role here is tank, so, don't worry about him attacking too often. Yeah. And there he goes, dying on me. At least he took the hit like a man. I'm risking it. I probably should heal, but I'm risking it to get off Sheedy and Mike. I know he's about to attack. Oh, just death? Okay. That's fine, that's fine. I can... As long as you don't do the Isis, I'm cool. Even if you do, I got a fucking shitload of Phoenix feathers, so... So far this hasn't been too bad, but he gets harder as you go along. Especially when he's almost dead, he starts getting really fast, so you gotta watch out for that. Let me go ahead and use a Mega Ether here. Wait, do I have a Mega Ether? I might not. It's a fully thrown Zeri. Zeri is the one that needs it, so... Lightning Torrent. Alright, Krista's down. So I'm actually, you know, because everybody's like in trouble here, use the Phoenix Feather first, and then have Isis use Curaza. Instead of having Isis use Resurrect, and then everybody's like still in trouble. Okay. I'm actually deciding whether, you know what? I'm not even going to have Magus attack here. I'm going to have him use a full Ether on Krista. He's not the damager in this case. His Demise. Not too bad, but watch out. I only did it that way because I know I have 2 more Mega Potions. Once you're out of those, you gotta be way more careful. Alright. Demise, no big deal. Curaza. Pretty much anything he does can be countered by Curaza. The only thing that makes this tough is that he gets faster and your buffs start wearing off, you know. I think he's harder than Xeon, but I think Xeon actually has more hit points than him, but his issue is he's got a much lower defense, I believe. So, and you'll be a higher level by the time you reach Xeon, because obviously we kill this guy, we resurrect her. We're gonna beat a bunch of other bosses on the way to Xeon, including Antocalius, so we'll be an even higher level too. Actually, Zeria. And even if everybody gets killed in one big attack, there's always the fact that Magus has a lot of hit points, so he might survive for you to use a Phoenix Tears. So far this is going well. It's not going perfectly, but I'm much lower level than you normally would be in this case. And one more Mega Potion. Gotta be a lot more careful now that I have none of those left. With the She in mind. Actually, I should have quickened Krista, but that's okay. Lightning Torrent. Yeah, that's probably the worst thing he's going to do for now. Alright, she needs to be quickened ASAP. That could be difficult, especially when he starts to get quick, but I'm going to try my best. This is an endurance battle. Here comes Demise. Not so bad. Now, actually, what I'm going to do here, because everybody's kind of low and whatnot, I'm actually going to use an Ultra Elixir here. I got 6 of them. You don't really need that many for the last boss. This is almost like the last boss, so you kind of have to treat it as, you know, as the last boss, especially since any items you burn through, you can just buy more of them, you know? Just A1 strategy is keep Magus' hit points up and keep Isis's agility up. As long as you have those two things done, you're good. I think this might be the first time Magus is attacking. I'm in good shape here. See how it goes from here on out. Tanya was like, I made Hazeezus harder. You know, you want to really make sure you're at least level 36. Watch me call her up and be like, bitch, guess who beat Hazeezus at level 34 again? This is actually going better than the first time I fought him, probably because I know what I'm up against this time. This time I thought he would be hard, but I didn't know how bad he would be. So, love the new sprite. I can't wait to see the Xbox version. The great artist Brandy Kombolov doing all the sprites, the enemy sprites anyway, for the Xbox version. Can't wait to see her version of Hazeezus as Lightning Torrent. Kiraza. Her agility's probably going to wear off soon, so... It's still going good now, but... Everything's good, yeah. When Magus' turn comes up like that, use that opportunity to use items, unless you don't have to for whatever reason. Then use Onslaught or Attack or whatever. Serious agility just ran out. But I'm more concerned with Isis. Lightning Torrent. Alright, yeah, she ran out, so I'm gonna use Quick. And then another Ultra Elixir. Especially since Syria's points are a little low anyway. Well, actually, I don't need an Ultra Elixir because she came out. Kiraza, yeah, I thought Krista would come first, but Krista's got to cycle through before that agility kicks in. Man, oh man. Go ahead and use a regular elixir on. I have a lot of elixirs from fighting Harbinger so many times. Harbinger! So far, nobody's gotten knocked down except for Krista. The only other knockdowns have been from the death spell, so I'm doing good. Krista has the least amount of hit points, so you kind of expect that. Ooh, evaded both of them. Man, that just blows. Showering Peril. Gotta watch out for that. Yeah. That's a suck, See a Sheehan might come in your way, Hazeezus. We're fighting Magus' true father. Now, this isn't like a thing like where we want to kill him or nothing. This is crap. This is merely, a friendly challenge, so to speak. Go ahead and use feather. Well, that doesn't give her a whole lot of hit points, but then I could use Kiraza right after. And I might be saying Necro, but it might be more cost-effective to just use Curian. But it actually heals less. So, go for the best cure spell, I'm actually going to head and quicken Syria here. Since everybody's in pretty good shape. Oh, I should have quickened Isis. I didn't realize she was out. Death spell. Oh, I'm the one that I quickened. So that was a complete waste of time. Alright, now we're in real trouble. Here comes Lightning Torrent. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... thinking of how I'm going to do this. I'm thinking I'm going to... Magus is really slow, though. Quicken yourself. Just seeing if I'm going to be able to do this, I don't know. Wow. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay, so he just wasted a turn. Alright, this is perfect, because Lysis is about to go up there. So use the Phoenix Feather and Zyria. And then you use an Ultra Elixir. Which will leave me with 4 of them so far. Hopefully I don't have to burn through any more of those. It would would be nice to be able to take some into the abyss. You know? I think he may drop one though. I mean, sometimes that happens. You quicken somebody and then they get killed by a death spell, and nothing much you can do about that. See, look. At least you didn't do it to Zeria. That calls for Resurrect, though, because he has a lot of hit points. Phoenix Feathers only bring the person back with a fraction of their hit points. He seems faster, so I may be close here. Oh, not here, Blade, quick. I could have used Sheedian Might there, but I don't want her being the only one damaging. Let's bring Krista back into the fray here. Got Lightning Torrent. Oof! Kiraza. It's not the toughest battle in the game, but it's the toughest battle you're going to be seeing in this LP. He's tougher than Xeon, I believe. There's 3 battles in the game that are tougher than him. So keep that in mind. Yeah, go ahead and use Onslaught. Remember, superior strategy wins out over higher levels any day. Showering Peril, that's okay because Isis is almost full up. Oh, but she needs Quicken. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and use Kiraza anyway. Because he's speedy at this point, so I don't want to mess around. Of course he would time it like that. I'm taking bets in my mind to see who's going to land the final blow on him. Usually it winds up being Zeria, but you never know. Of course, depends on your party, you know. Demise. Alright, that's not too bad. The fact that he poisoned Isis is irritating, but not a huge concern right now. Kiraza. If anything, I'll have Magus use an Ambrosia when his turn comes up. Yeah. Got plenty of Ambrosias. I could have used an antidote too, but at this point, what does it fucking matter? Lightning Torrent. That's why I upped Isis's hit points so she could survive strong hits from Showering Peril and Lightning Torrent and whatnot. Use an elixir on her, actually. Thinking here. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. She get mine. Gotta be getting pretty close, but yeah, it's a long battle with Hazeezus. Hazeezus Christ, as we say over at Kazara Studios. And yes, we do say that to each other. Can't start the day with our daily blasphemy. Why not? I'm sure some people can think of reasons why not, but what the hell, I'm having some fun. There we go. I'd rather burn through the elixirs than the ultra elixirs, so. I'm worried about Isis is probably gonna need... No. I was thinking she would need a shot of Quick Hair. I could have used it on Zeria, but I like Sheedian Might. I don't want to hit him with that. It's a death spell. Aha, I love when you waste a turn like that. Re-quicken herself. That's why you gotta keep an eye on those icons at the bottom of the screen. When somebody's turn comes up and the buff disappears, that's the time when you rebuff them. And that's when the buffs disappear, is when their turn comes up. So you gotta keep an eye on that, just because it was there a second ago. The game pauses when turns come up, so just keep that in mind. Smack Zeria, but I have Resurrect. So Neener, Pumpkin Eater. And a Pumpkin Spice Latte in your bunghole. Go ahead and quicken her. Believe me, it's worth it. The prize that you get for this, and you're going to think, when you see what the prize I immediately get for it, you're going to think, well, that wasn't worth it. But it's part of a larger side quest. You're doing really well. I thought you made him harder. I guess not. Maybe I'm just that awesome. It's possible. Improbable, but possible. Like I said, superior strategy wins out every time. That glory of chaos. I saw that, like, kind of pause. There's just some, what do you call it? A little lag from my computer doing stuff. I thought that was it, come on, you gotta be getting close. I'm getting antsy here. It's over 21 minutes. That spell that did not work. I'm getting incredibly lucky with those death spells today. Shitty and Mike. It'd be hilarious if it was Isis that killed him. I don't want it to get too late where I feel guilty calling Tanya to brag. It's 10:15 here. Oh, 10:16. Oh, let's see what happens. Another wasted turn. I'm glad because he tried it on Isis and I don't play that fucking shit. Alright, quicken yourself, yo. Come on, quicken yourself, girl. This Magus is angels here. It's basically what it is. It's Magus and his angels. You got his wife, his daughter, daughter-in-law, and his best friend. So, you know, it's just amusing to me. I know I could use an ether on Zyria, but I'm going to let Magus handle that when the time comes. Actually, I'll let Krista handle it right here, and I'll use an elixir, because Zyria has a lot of magic points at this point, and just a regular ether, even a full ether, doesn't give her enough, in my opinion, to really make a difference. Because, Glory of Chaos takes 80, you know, each time you use it. Alright, I gotta really get rid of that poison here, so... There, you do it. So that way I can see whether the agility is there or not. It's still there, okay. That's important, you know, you gotta know whether your buff is there or not. Unfortunately, there's not enough room to put buffs and debuffs. Okay. Shooting in mine. Ooh, come on. Death spell on Zyria, damn. And it worked. Trying to think of what's the most prudent here. I don't want to kill him with Zyria down. So let me go ahead and use a Phoenix Feather here. Because, you know, I mean, you know, I would win, but you get so many experience points from this that it would be a disservice to Zyria, especially since I am using her for the whole rest of the game. If it was Krista, I wouldn't feel too bad, because I will be switching Krista out for a secret party member, and that's what I said. Doing this is part of a larger plot, a larger subquest. There's 2 bosses and a special item you need to get the secret character. The item we already have. We got it back in the Ice Cavern. You remember that. The 2 bosses, one is Hazeezus and the other is Antocalius. So you gotta defeat Antocalius, come back to the Realm of the Fae. Which means you gotta go through the Abyss twice, but I mean, like, kinda not a big deal. And then have that item and bring it back to the Realm of the Fae and use it. She got poisoned again. It's dicular, but I'm actually gonna head and burn another Ultra Elixir here, because everybody's magic is kinda low anyway. Yeah. And helps with the poison at the same time. So it's like, you know, a bunch of different problems all being taken care of at once. Friggin' Demise, yo. At least he isn't doing the stronger attacks over and over again, but that it poisons you, so it's irritating. I gotta get rid of that poison so I can see if the buff is there or not. Alright. Syria, you do it since you're not doing anything important right now. It's my last antidote, but I do have plenty of Ambrosius. Good, the buff's still there. Okay. And I want to finish this, if not for the fact that I need to go to the bathroom at this point. Thought I'd be over already. I gotta pee, oh man. Urination, nation, showering peril. It's the most powerful attack. Jiraza counters everything. Well, that almost counters, actually. Still a little bit low. I'm gonna go ahead and use it again, just because at this point, being careful is very important. She has plenty of MP because I used the elixir, so, you know. Oh man, evading again. Oh. I was hoping he would do something wimpy. And I need Quicken, but I also need Kiraza. Boom shakalaka. Syria. Hold on. Go ahead and use a Holy Thunders. It'd be ironic actually if it was mages that wound up landing the finishing blow. Damn it! Alright, well, first order of business is definitely Quicken Isis. I've been getting lucky with those death spells, but your luck runs out after a while. Like, now here comes another one, too. That one didn't work. I'm glad for that. Especially since it was directed at the one person I don't want it to work on. Sheedy and mine. Starting to get impatient at this point. Another reason why you should level up more before you fight them. It takes forever. By the way, like I said, Krista's a really great character, but if you're looking for an alternate to her, Drea is actually a pretty good character. Because Drea can do a lot of damage just with her normal attack, instead of having to use special attacks all the time. You'll notice that's something that I very, very rarely do. Is just regularly attack, unless I know something's close to death and I just want to finish it off. And I never use it on bosses, unless I have Drea in the group. Showering Peril, oh boy. I'm not gonna dick around. Ultra Elixir, that's okay. I got plenty of regular elixirs too, so there's that. Wouldn't it be crazy if this killed him right after I burned an Ultra Elixir? That'd be funny. Didn't happen, but it would have been hilarious. Nice. Eyes ain't so bad, but I'm gonna quicken myself. That's a priority there. Oh yeah. Boom. It's over. Thank you, Ziri. I knew it'd be Ziri. And everybody levels up, of course. Magus level 35, Ziri level 34, Isis level 33, Krista level 31. And we get the Dark Dragoness Blade and an Ultra Elixir. So I get one of the Ultra Elixirs back. You can't fight him again, unfortunately. And I'm well out of time here at a half hour, but I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to save it. And the Dark Dragoness Blade cannot be equipped by anybody in the group. But there is a party member that we have yet to recruit. It's going to be a while before we get it, because we got to go all the way through the Abyss and then come back. We got to get to basically the last room in the game and then come back here. So there's that too. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.